Welcome to BCS Dolls. This is Gypsy, and I'm here to give you guys a 2-week update of my last doll hair treatment video that I posted.
Her hair, and as you can see, it's still kind of like wavy. It's not extremely curly, because some of the curls dropped out of her hair when I conditioned it, but it's very soft and easy to manage still, and it's easy to brush and comb. There aren't a bunch of snags in it. I hope you guys can see it good enough, and it smells really good because of the conditioner treatment that I put in it. Yeah, so there's her hair for you. Here's her long bangs that I had cut. And the bangs are kind of straight at the top, and they just kind of like curl a little bit towards the ends. They were always like that, so it's the same texture. But anyways, her hair is like really thick and bushy and kind of coarse. Again, her hair was already like that when I first got her, so I'm not really that concerned about that kind of rough texture that her hair has. It's always been that way. But yeah, I don't know, it's kind of messy because I didn't brush it, but whatever. I just wanted you guys to see kind of what condition it was in. It's not really hard to manage, just needs to be styled. Here's the back. Spin her around. She's super heavy, oh my gosh. I don't have her on a stand, I gotta kind of hold her up. But here's her hair from the back after this conditioning treatment 2 weeks ago. And wish you guys could smell it because it smells so good. And yeah, that's the best part. But yeah, so as you can tell, she has a little bit of frizz to her hair. And speaking of frizz, I actually had a comment under that video from a viewer. I think her name was Carrie Wellington. I hope I remembered it because I don't have my computer in front of me right now. But anyway, she had a question that I'm sure a lot of you have. She was talking about how she tried the treatment on a Disney animator, like little princess doll, and that it was super frizzy, and she wasn't sure how to tame the frizz. And I could not comment under her comment. I couldn't like reply directly back to it. So let me just, I guess, kind of address that comment. Yeah, with doll's hair, because it is synthetic, it's not human hair, it cannot be restored to its original state if it's beyond a certain level of damage. So if it's really bad, then I mean these kinds of treatments will help to tame it, but it's not going to make it 100% brand new looking. So you kind of have to keep that in mind and try to take good care of your doll's hair just from the get-go, because you can't really maneuver the plastic. That's what synthetic hair, it's basically plastic fibers, to do what you want it to do just because you do that. So that's something to keep in mind. Heat does help, not direct heat, but like warm water, hot water. It helps to kind of flatten out the hair strands a little bit better, which is why I said to use hot water if you can when you do this treatment. And for somebody like Carrie, who's having a hard time with really like frizzy hair, I do think that, look at her tattoo, anyway, I do think that it helps when you dunk the whole doll's head into the water and like wash it directly under hot water, like as hot as you can stand it, or even give your doll like a boiling water treatment kind of thing and do it that way. And then you condition it, and it just kind of bounces back pretty well. So, because boiling hot water really helps. If you can like dunk or soak the doll's hair in it, that really helps to tame the frizz. I don't know that will make it go back 100%. I really don't know. You'd have to try it, but it will help, I think. So you might have to do it more than one time, but I mean that's what I do with my Barbie doll's hair if it's really unruly. Here's Yue. I actually did her hair that way, like in the sink, dunked her whole head in, and just washed it like I would a regular person's hair. And as you can tell, she has almost like no frizz. She has no frizz at all. Her hair is very sleek, very easy to manage. You know, the hair is not sticking to itself, and I think it turned out really good. And it's been 2 weeks since I've done her hair. I haven't added any more conditioner or put any other product in her hair. It's just after the treatment, this is how it turned out. So I don't know, worked for me, but you really have to use hot water, because hot water is the secret ingredient, guys. Yes, you need conditioner, but the hot water really helps to set it and straighten the doll's hair back out. The type of doll that my viewer Carrie is talking about, I believe, is one of these guys, Disney animator dolls, and look at how horrible her hair is. This doll, oh my goodness. Yeah, my Disney animator Pocahontas has horrible hair, as you can see, and she's one of my favorites, but she's got the cutest expression ever on her face. But this is actually a doll that I gave to my daughter, and she's 3, so you can imagine why this could happen to my doll's hair. But yeah, it's the same type of hair. I mean, it's pretty much the same as the big dolls. If I decide to do a conditioning treatment on my Disney animator dolls, and I'll film it for you guys, but I don't really concern myself with those dolls because I myself don't collect them, even though they are really cute. I give them to my daughter, and I don't know, probably because they're so cheap, and I know I can just go and get them replaced anytime I want, so I don't really stress it too much with those dolls. So after 2 weeks, this is the status that her hair is in, and this other doll, who has a little bit better grade of hair than this one does, and that's it. Alright, if you have any questions, please leave a comment. Guys who are leaving comments through like Google Plus, like I don't really understand how Google Plus works that much. And I hope you guys got a decent look at the state of her hair after 2 weeks of doing this conditioner treatment. It does work, and I really advise you try it. Whatever your doll's hair state is in before you try it, I promise you it's going to be better after you do the conditioning treatment. And you really can just do it 2 or 3 times if you need to, back to back, you know, wait a day and then put it in again, and just keep working on the doll's hair until it's better. It does work. Just have to be patient with some of you guys' dolls because they might not be in very good condition when you actually try the treatment on the doll's hair. Hope that answered your questions, and I'll talk to you later. And goodbye.